least try and go up Gragreth, I think the locals pronounce it. We're up at Lek Fell. If it's nice enough, we'll get on up to Great Combe, but we'll see. Bit of mist rolling in, which wasn't forecast. So let's go up there first and see how we go. So I parked down here and I've come up through the gate and then cut right and then come up towards this cairn, around these rock boulder fields here and up towards the Three Men. Well, there's another Three Men. So not sure. Hopefully that sun will come my way. Just skirting around the edge of Gragreth, I think they call it, and too windy for the drone. There's the Three Men. That's Calf Top. Yeah, that's Crag Hill over there, and a couple more cairns. So I'm pulling this here and see how we go, but I'm heading along that ridge up to Great Combe. And this is taking me in the right direction, and also it's hugging the contours. I've come across this spring. Well, it's some sort of gully, but it's all like shaly sort of rocks here. So, yeah, but if you get above this gritstone layer here, it's quite firm going. You do not want to go across this bog over here. Where is it? That is purgatory. Absolutely horrible. This is definitely 20 mile an hour blowing through this gap here. Making progress. See how far we get here. Look at the quality of the build on this wall. It's probably been here for hundreds of years. Look at the quality of this. No cement, just dry stone. Look at these through stones here. Fantastic. Carrying on up here. The old burnt boundary stone between Lancashire, Cumberland and Yorkshire, I think. I'll put it on the screen. Nearly up to the top of Great Combe. And there's Ingleborough over there, and the mighty Whernside over there. What is that? Must be Wild Boar Fell, that, or Great Noutbury. I'll check it on the map. Look at the light on Ingleborough just now, just in that pocket, and then out there to the Irish Sea, Morecambe Bay. Where's the CEO of Locks and Latches when you need him, Maisie? Look at that, falling apart like me. And down there is Dentdale. Over there. And to the right is the end of Whernside. Right, we're cracking on up this last bit of a final push. Alright, I'm at top of the combe itself on Great Combe. There's Ingleborough in the distance. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a bit. And massive big cairn here, looking back towards Gragreth, they call it, I think, the locals. That was some hard going. I think the best route is along the very ridge from the top of Gragreth. Look at that place, and look at that rock formation down there. That's interesting, and a bit of a waterfall there. Oh, there's the bridle track coming up, right up to here. So you could come along that road over the fell top and come down this track here, and then toddle up to here. Right, I better get going because it's only about an hour till sunset. The rock formations here. Wow. Look at that. That's extraordinary. Extraordinary. Right, so there's the Howgills, Dentdale. This must be Calf Top. There's a couple of tarns down there if you want water. I'll have a look at the weather, and it's coming in my face now, isn't it? What direction's that? Let's check it out. Look at that beautiful sphagnum there. And it is squishy across here. My feet are wet. in spite of the waterproof socks, seal skins, but they're not cold and they tend to keep warm like a wetsuit. Right, let's concentrate on where we're putting our feet. Greygrath, as they call it locally. So westerly wind coming steaming in. So I've come down off the top of Crag Hill and just checking out all this boulder field here. It's extremely interesting. Now this is a 40 litre Atom. I've had it for a couple of years, no problems at all. It's 40 litre plus an extra 5 in the pockets. Now one bloke said to me, the pockets aren't big enough. But I'm like, what do you mean the pockets aren't big enough? I've got a tent in there, half of the tent's in the pocket and half of it's bunged. No problem. I've got the Z-light strapped to the bungees on the back. I've got a ground sheet, I've got other pads in there. Got my sleep mat there and a tarp and some pegs. All the stuff. I mean, got everything I want. No problem. I do have a use the Numb backpack because that's a chest pack, and I put all my drone stuff in there. got me a little Alkit brûlée going, the alcohol stove. Got my coffee ready as well, ready to put on. Boiling some noodles. Super noodles or something, I don't know what it is, chicken flavour. The mist has come in, it's not raining, I'm pitched up. Look at that, interesting clouds. Wow. Good for warming your hands on as well. And drying your socks. For too long, of course. Yeah, so I'm in my Skjul bivi, and as you can see, the fabric is not touching my body. Without seeing my face, blinding myself with a head torch. So, yep, I'm all tucked up. I think it's only about 7:30 or something like that. But it goes dark at 6:30 now. Mid-October. In the Skjul bivi. All tucked up now. Had my supper. Not expecting rain tonight, but it doesn't matter in this thing. It's 14,000 hydrostatic head waterproofing. And right, okay. Catch you in the morning. Good night. Morning all. We're at 2,259 feet on top of Crag Hill. It's not raining, but you can't see a thing. It's quite claggy. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I've probably had more sleep. I mean, because I went to sleep at 7:30, and it goes dark. And I woke up a couple of times during the night, but I might even have had 8 hours sleep. Anyway, another good night in the Skjul bivi. Not a spot of condensation. I've had the Z-light mat this time. Right, we're gonna get out. Help kit. Oh, I don't know what it is. Table, but it's a nice orange bag. Naltrene bottle. I won't tell you what's in it. It's a drinks bottle really, but it's used for other functions. Mine see to some washing line for drying stuff. Is it on there? Yeah. So that was my campsite last night. There's all packed up, heading off the hill. Don't forget your stick. And we see you a bit further down. Not much of a view this morning, as you can tell. But it's alright, good night's sleep. As far as you can get on the hill. There's a summit trig. I'll pitch behind this wall because it just gives you that shelter, doesn't it? That no tent I'll take anything, but you know, why suffer when you don't have to, eh? Quite a calm night. Wind's got up again though. So still plodding down off Crag Hill, down the ridge towards the top end of East Gill. Supposed to be some caves and some rocky formations down there, so we'll have a look at that. You're not getting much scenery out here at the moment, look. Nothing, just clag. That's just coming down out the mist line now. I'll come down to this little depression down here and go left into Ease Gill. This is harder going than you think. I've come down off Crag Hill and then following this path. It's all marked, I expect, because a cave has come along here. And carrying on along this, there's Lake Farm up there, and that's where my car is, somewhere there. But I'm planning on going down the East Gill a bit and then cutting back up, see how it goes. Well, I've just reached the upper reaches of East Gill, and that's Grey Gareth over there. I've been up there in the mist all night, and look at this canyon down here. This is interesting. Let's have a look a bit further down. Look at these rocks here. Bit of a steep path down into the gill. Watch your footing. Right, I wonder if I can get the drone up in this sheltered valley. Oh, it's quite dry though, isn't it? Well, I say dry, it all goes underground, isn't it? It's floating on this rock. Bowls carved out by the rocks tumbling around in them. Ugh. Ugh. place that is. And look at that bridge there. It's just collapsed underneath. Wow. I've never seen that before. Never been here before. Let's continue down here. So look at this sharp wedge here. Look at that, how it's eroded down there. Cut yourself on that. We're continuing down this boulder strewn Ease gill. Yeah, so I've plodded about a mile down this dry Ease gill stream bed from the waterfall. There should be another waterfall around this corner, but I don't know if it's underground or not. We'll carry on. Chest high bracken. I think that's the waterfall that's supposed to be. It's absolutely bone dry. Now, looks like the bedding goes that way and the joints go that way. But that should be a waterfall and it's bone dry. Looks like some brachiopods of some sort. Fossils in the limestone. There. Right, clamber over this lot. Have a look at that. Look at the washed away rocks. Look at that canyon there. Wow. I think the way to go up and around this. This is the bit that I looked up down before with this overhang. But I had to go over at the top there, and there was a jump over a deep crack. But I didn't fancy that with my rucksack on, so I had to come round up here. It's a bit hard going. And then there's sorts of dry bits of waterfall down here as well, I think. So we'll try and get to the other side and look back on it. So I'm not sure the way through here. And it might be there's a path the other side coming down. Anyway, perhaps we're exploring another day down in that, coming the bottom way in. Pheasant. Right, so we've come up this really nice track down from Ease Gill, although not the official route, I don't think. But anyway, this will take us up to Lek Farm and where the car is. Yeah, a nice little bluff here with some ravens and pheasants taking off and scaring the life out of me. And keep going. So I'm handrailing this wall back up to Lek Farm. And I'll tell you what, and I went off track again down here. I should follow that wall. So, almost back at the car. I can see it's just there. Just where that wall is. And we followed that. I think this wall is better on the left hand side as you're coming up, because there's obviously quad bike tracks up here. But nearly there now, and I am knackered and ready for something to eat. I think that's a black grouse. Out of Ease Gill. So last night I went up Crag Hill, I think they call it, along the ridge up to Green Hill, then up to Great Combe, then along to Crag Hill, pitched on Crag Hill in my no tent bivvy. The morning I came down the ridge, followed the potholing route down to the top of Ease Gill, had a look at the waterfall there and tracked down Ease Gill, all the dry riverbed, and 1 or 2 other dry waterfalls, and got a bit off track coming back because I wasn't sure where it followed, and there's some crags and some water, some sort of precipitous cliffs. So anyway, I had a great time. Quite a big ask, actually, with me 10 kilos plus, actually probably 12 kilos because I got my drone and my camera, my gimbal. But really worked hard on that one, but it was worth it. And no sunrise and no sunset because it was just in the clag. Well, there were some interesting lighting conditions just before sunset. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this one. Give that big thumbs up and put a comment in the comments. Where else? All right. I'll see you on the next one.